You remember that it was not bleeding on December 16th when you were applying the makeup, correct?
When I was applying the makeup, correct.
How about before you were applying the makeup? Do you recall it bleeding?
I don't recall.
I know most of you are anxiously waiting for new information about the appeal for the Depp versus Heard defamation case. However, both parties have remained low-key these past few months, and it's almost impossible to get anything for us to ponder about. Well, until today, because I have the latest development on the appeal and you should really stick around to find out more. Spoiler alert, it seems like more people are coming out to expose Amber and debunk her lies during the trial. And this time, her makeup artist just revealed something very controversial. In case you want to know, keep watching.
December 16th, I did a news beige. There's another concealer that has a little more peach in there and orange. It's called Honey, from the same family, and I used that instead. And I think I have a wheel that is a bruise wheel that has different colors, and you pick up the color to gently touch up any darkness.
For those who were able to follow along with the trial, I guess you were aware of how Melanie Iglesias, Amber's makeup artist, took the stand on behalf of Heard. Basically, she was there to narrate how she allegedly helped the Aquaman star cover up bruises she got from Johnny Depp. And while those testimonies almost discredited Johnny's reputation, the makeup artist is not refuting her statements and is implying that she lied during her testimony. Interesting, right? This is very big, especially since Melanie also took the stand to rebut Kate James's accusation against Amber. If you can recall, Kate James had accused her former boss of being abusive towards her. In fact, during her testimony, she narrated before the jury that Amber would allegedly go into blind rages, according to Kate James, who also claimed she never noticed any cuts or bruises on the starlet.
Home, and she went absolutely ballistic over that.
Can you please describe what you mean?
Screaming, yelling, abuse,
That it was abusive in your opinion?
blind rage.
She described how one of her responsibilities was to obtain 2 copies of publications in which Heard had been featured and store them in the garage so that Depp wouldn't see them. Because they were lying around, Heard became quite irritated at one point. James further described how Amber would act, saying she goes absolutely ballistic. Screaming, yelling, assault. It was a blind rage. This is, of course, the complete opposite of what Amber said when she accused Johnny of being the assaultive one. This is why Melanie entered the picture to back up Amber's claim of being abused and to give the jury an impression that Heard needed the help of her makeup artist to cover her bruises. You know, especially since the bruise kit defense didn't really click. However, fans aren't very convinced about Melanie's testimony. One post from Reddit is gaining attention, and fans started discussing the possibility that Iglesias was told to lie just to make up another narrative in favor of Amber. In the post, the fan said, during the trial, there is a time when Amber tries to discredit Kate James, saying she was an alcoholic who left her son in the car in the sun. So I think she threatened Melanie Iglesias to lie for the trial using her child, saying that if she didn't testify that there was a bruise, she'd make allegations against her and her family. In case you think it's outrageous to think that way, many people agree. Under the post, another left a comment saying, maybe, but I think it's more likely that Melanie simply fell for her stories of assault. So she was testifying from the perspective that she believed Amber was telling the truth. This was pretty clear in her first testimony. She testified that they were close friends. Wouldn't you believe your friend if she told you she was being assaulted, at least at first? Well, this is possible. I mean, Heard might have convinced Melanie that she was telling the truth, only for Melanie to find out everything was a lie. But it's too late because she already testified, right? Nothing has been confirmed yet, so make sure to take this information with a grain of salt. But who knows, anything is possible. That's it for today's video, and I'll see you next time.